Welcome to Draft Queens Off the Clock podcast. If you missed your first episode, Off the Clock is the new podcast from the Draft Queens Fantasy League because who says boys get to have all the fun? I'm your co host, Kristin.
And I'm Kat, and we're back for another episode. And thank you so much if you listened to the first one. If you didn't, please catch it on YouTube and Spotify. We'll put up some links. I also just want to shout out to all of our draft queens in our league. Thank you so much for playing along with us and making it fun. You gals are the best. And with that, we'll jump into our week 2 segment, which is going to be our week 2 in review. So firstly, I just want to talk about some notable IRs. Yikes.
They're falling fast.
Yeah, they are falling really fast. My guy, I really believed in Joey B this season. He was like going to be my breakout star. I really wanted him on my fantasy team.
Yeah.
I really as I was putting together my analyses, I really wanted Joey Burrow. I wanted him. I was like, I think I felt there was this like connection with him at the end of last season with Jamar Chase. I felt like he was really connecting, like they were throwing the ball well together.
Yeah.
I also think that with Chase Brown running back, they were doing well. Like I was hopeful. And so this one hurts a lot for me.
It felt like it was finally going to be his year. Like he keeps getting close. And, what a devastating turn.
Yeah, exactly. It was his time to shine. Cincinnati needed the win, right? Like they were just desperate. They were desperate for it, and I wanted it for them. And then he goes out. And I will say this, I have had turf toe. I got it last year. That shit is real. So I will never make fun of an athlete for having turf toe, and his was horrible.
Stupid name, but terrible, terrible ailment.
Terrible. And he had a grade 3, which means like he had to have surgery, and he had surgery today and on Friday. So today's Friday, and we'll see. And he has no timeline for recovery yet, but I don't know, like time for a plan B. Hannah, I know you drafted him. I've never felt happier that I didn't, but I also feel really bad. And my other notable IR is Aaron Jones on the Vikings, who I did draft. So now I have to do a whole now I have to do a whole new running back. I have to figure this out. We'll see. I don't know. Time for my own plan B. I went really, really hard on wide receivers and tight ends and didn't prioritize running backs very well, except for Bijan. So I'm gonna have to we're gonna have to make some magic here. So we'll see what happens.
So did I. What was in the water when we were drafting? I think I forgot the running back was like a position.
I think we were in the water.
Well, we were in the water.
We were in the water. That was what was in the water. It was us. Yeah. So, and then from the actual football side, the Ravens and the Lions reminded us that they are playoff teams. Moving on to our biggest winners and losers for this week.
I mean, for the loser, can I say myself? It was close, and I really wanted that one. And as far as our winners, I mean, I think we are both in alignment here that the J Crew is on one right now. With Brett crossing the 100-point threshold before the 10 a.m. games were even over. Megan put up a good show, but there was just no stopping Jonathan Taylor, with additional strong contributions from Odunze and Dallas kicker Brandon Aubrey, who scored 22 points on his own, which is pretty damn good for a kicker.
The one thing I am going to mention is now that Jaden Daniels is out for week 3, she picks up a backup quarterback in Jake Browning, the backup for Cincinnati, with another J name. Now, you got to come on the pod, Brett, and set the record straight and tell us, did you do this on purpose because he has a J name, or was it a coincidence?
Is it commitment to the bit, or did you really think about this? I mean, I guess we can judge after, let's see his performance this weekend.
Yeah, we can
we'll
judge.
He might be, smarter than all of us in this move.
But for me, my winner this week is, and I mentioned it earlier, Luann, you're a question mark, but your draft was an A+. So I don't know why I'm surprised because I don't know you that well. I think that's why I'm surprised. Like everyone mostly in this league I know fairly well, but you I don't know as well. So I don't know your history in fantasy football. So I'm a little surprised, but honestly, dominating performance from you. I mean, even your bench is good. Like I was looking at your bench and I'm like, holy crap, like there was like 15 points. And I'm like, oh, And then honorable mention to the J Crew again. I think it's
Mhm.
solid, like I said. And my biggest loser, Hannah, I'm trying really hard not to poke at you all season. I don't want to, but I had to do it this week because of Joey B. Oh,
She
again, like
couldn't have known. She couldn't have known.
no, no, this is not your fault. For once, again, and I said it last week, and I keep saying it. Like you set your lineup, you're doing well, you're showing growth and progress. This is a huge setback. And then I have one more loser. It's my honorable loser because you're really not a loser, Bree. You just have shitty luck. Like, man, you had over 135 points this week, and you still lost.
Oof, that one hurts.
Yeah. Again, I don't know what's worse, Kristen. What do you think? Like losing like Bree or losing like you?
Losing like me, obviously.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. I think I don't know. If I were in that situation, I would also be I like Bree was really like mad about it, and I would also be really mad about it. But yeah, I think losing like you like that less than a point. Yeah, but oh man, Bree, I'm sorry. Like you're an honorable loser. You're not really a loser. You just had really shitty luck. So, and with that, we're gonna take it to Kristen's Zaddy corner.
Welcome back to the Zaddy Corner. This week, Zaddy Corner goes to a man who has never had a losing season. We only thirst over winners here. And at 36, became the youngest coach to win a Super Bowl. Welcome to the Zaddy Corner, Mike Tomlin. Our bearded brother wears the heck out of a baseball cap and brings a swagger to the sideline. Now, you take good care of my man DK over there, and we'll check back in with you in a couple weeks to see how the Aaron Rodgers gamble is paying off. And thanks for the dub this week, hot stuff. And with last week's Fallen Zaddy, we have an opening. Let's welcome Dave Canales to the Zaddy Corner. With a jawline that deserves its own playbook, he is one that I will be watching. I can't say the same for his Panthers, who are currently 0-2. Dave, if you want a long term seat here, you gotta, let's say it together, do better.
Oh man, yeah, you do have to do better, sir. Like your jawline cannot win you football games. It cannot sustain in the NFL. It can make all of
Mm-hmm.
us pay attention more to the Panthers, which we're not going to. But yeah, do better, sir. I didn't even know who you were, and then I looked you up, and yes, you are quite a handsome man. And with that, we're gonna kick it into a new
Hey.
segment that we are adding in called Paula Kicks.
How can we keep politics out of sports when even your kicks aren't neutral? This is Politics, where football meets politics, one kick at a time. So let's turn some uprights into insights and hash marks into hot takes. Where are we following the ball to first, Kat?
Well, we have to go back to our loser, Kansas City Chiefs, and their ultimate loser, Mr.
Ultimate.
Harrison, the ultimate
Ugh.
loser, piece of shit, garbage human, Harrison Butker. And I'm so glad that his shitty alt-right off the field behavior is now finally translating into his on-field performance. Finally, politics and sports do align, but not in the correct way. And I'm certainly hoping that he and his shitty right kicks continue with contributing to the Chiefs' 0-2 start. Please keep kicking it to the right. Or if you want to go to the left and confuse everyone, that's cool too. Just don't get it in the goal line.
And the far right woes continue for Falcons kicker Young Hoku, who in recent years has always been pretty reliable in the NFL and in fantasy. However, in week one, he started to veer left, but swung right. Quite the apt metaphor for the state of Georgia as a whole right now.
Yeah, he's definitely probably gonna get cut. I read somewhere that it was like it's gonna come out today or
It's
tomorrow,
not
like
looking
whether
good for him.
it's really not. And they have a new kicker that they've been trying out from the practice squad named Parker Romo, who I thought was related to Tony Romo.
I
And
think I would have too.
I Googled him because the guy, I don't know these people. I Googled him. He's not. He's not. And I was like, oh, that would have been a great NFL a nepotism segment. But yeah, we really like Young Ho. He's great, but yeah, he's very likely to get cut. It would be interesting to see for him if he does get cut, where he lands, because he's not
Yeah.
bad. He probably just has the yips, honestly. I think he's going to get cut, and he's probably going to get picked up at least to a practice squad somewhere else. I would be really interested to see. Maybe he'll end up being Matt Prater's backup
There we
in
go.
Buffalo. Like, I don't know. And with that, we're going to go to our 2-minute warning. Will Hannah get her first 2025 Draft Queens victory despite Joey B going on IR? I truly hope so. I really just want the best for you, Hannah. And with the Bills locking it down in last night's game against Miami, I'm feeling another victory coming your way.
We will
And
see.
in the end, and we'll see. And in the NFL, selfishly, I'm looking forward to the 49ers and the Cardinals game as a NFC West divisional matchup. Both these teams are 2-0, and the winner will lead the division. This is SF's first home game. We have not played at home, so I'm hoping that we can eke out the victory. However, ESPN is not giving us the better chance, only 46.9%, but that's probably because we don't have Brock Purdy or Kittle.
Yeah, speaking of will they, won't they home field advantages, will the Chiefs' bad luck continue at Arrowhead this week against the Giants? This is a potentially quite even matchup of two 0-2 teams. Not something I ever thought I would be saying about our guys in red. They either finally get a fire under their butts and we get a blowout, or this could really be the end of Chiefs Kingdom as we know it this season. We will also, of course, be watching the Ravens Lions, both 1-1, but with powerhouse teams. The Lions, Goff, and Amon Ra had quite the games last week, so let's see if they can bring it against Mr. Lamar. You ready for it, Jackson?
Will the Lions be able to be able to win and really? I would say that would be their solid both teams. Whoever wins this game, yeah, they had good bounce backs in the like last week, but whoever wins that is going to be
We'll
like
see you at the
true.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, seriously, we'll see at the Super Bowl because no one else is stopping you. Except there's one. Winston said this last week to me is the Packers. We haven't even
Mm,
mentioned the Packers. And yes, you're welcome, Jasmine. We are mentioning the Packers. They look really good too.
yeah,
And I
we
don't
have a
know
strong
who
start.
but the Packers, like, team to watch, for sure. So these are gonna be great. And with that, that is kind of a wrap up for our week 2 Draft Queens Off the Clock pod. Can't wait for you guys to check in next week. And again, please send us your feedback, text, carrier pigeon, whatever. We want to know what you want to know. Any segment ideas if you want to come on the pod, like we really want people on here. So anything you can think of, please send it our way. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will catch you guys next week.
And with
Uh,
that, Draft Queens out.
Draft Queens out.